Hey guys, it's me, Stick People and Puff here, and today I have a system review for you. I know it's been a long time since you've seen this carpet, but the system I will be reviewing today is the Atari LYNX. Let me adjust the camera here. Don't worry, I'm not that 12-year-old idiot who's comparing it to the Game Boy and is like dissing the Game Boy or whatever. Hang on, people. Alright, so the LYNX was released in September of 1989. It was the first color LCD handheld. It was to compete with the original Game Boy. The price at launch was $179.95, which is one of the downfalls of the system. I mean, we'll get to the downfalls later, but I believe the original Game Boy at launch was $99.99, or either $8 or $9.99, I can't remember, even though they were before I was born, but anyway. It was originally designed by a company called Epix, who then sold the idea to Atari, and the battery life was 4 to 5 hours. This is the second model of the LYNX. The first model was a bit bigger, had round buttons on the side, and was gray. Let's take a look at the system. As you noticed, it's kind of big. I got my Game Boy out to compare sizes. And yeah, you can see how big it is compared to the Game Boy. The system has two buttons over here, and you might be wondering why it has those two buttons. It was actually a either-handed system. You could play it regular right-handed like this, or if you hold down the flip and option, you could flip it around and play left-handed. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm getting used to, I got a new camera I'm trying to use, and I'm getting used to it. I know I'm getting kind of out of shot, but the cartridges look like this. As you can see, they're very thin, had this little hook, and they got a label right here. The reason they have this hook actually is because in the original system they would load in the side like this, and they didn't have this hook, and the games were very hard to get out. But since this is the LYNX 2, as I said, it's not the LYNX Classic. It was backwards, I'm sorry. The games go in the top up here, like so. The batteries go in the bottom, and it took 6 AA batteries, so it was like a Game Gear. It's got this weird strap thing with the big Atari logo. It's upside down, isn't it? Yeah, like I said, I'm getting used to my new setup. It's got these grips, which is actually pretty comfortable, even though it's bulky. On the system, we have a power LED, an on button, an off button, I just turned it on, and a backlit button. You could actually turn the screen on and off with the backlit. You have an option 1, a restart, and an option 2. On the top, you have a volume knob, a headphone jack, which is stereo sound. You have the COM LYNX cable, I'll get to that in a minute, and a power adapter and the brightness knob. Now I got mine with 2 games, and they were 2 launch titles, so they're nothing special. It is Gates of Zendikon and Todd's Adventure in Slime World. I also got it with the sun visor, which goes on the system like so. And I got it with a case and the COM LYNX cables. Now actually an interesting thing with this is you could hook up to 17 17 Ataris up at the same time. Yeah. It wasn't too popular. I mean, it was popular for a while. I believe the official de-announcement of it was in 1996 when Atari just said we're going to stop making them. So, yeah, that's the Lynx. Let's pop some games in. Let's get all this crap out of the way. Gonna move back here. Oh, come on. It's not wanting to work. I'm sorry, people. Oh. That's my fault. What the hell? Yeah, there's my GameCube up there. There I am. Hi. What the hell? There we go. This thing had amazing sound. Little animation there. Alright, here we go. So your B button fires, and your A button is kind of like a shield. What I'm trying to do is hit all the eyes right here. Hence the code name eyes. And for everyone you destroy, you get a point. Let's turn this off. I'll flip the screen for you. See? Well, that turned the backlit off. Let's pop another game in. My only other game, which is Todd's Adventure in Slime World, which is not the greatest game. There we go. It was actually a pretty, I think it was actually pretty powerful. But don't take my technical specs on anything. You bend down to pick stuff up. B jumps, A fires, and yes, it is Nintendo style. And you have these to kind of get the slime off if you get slimed. Like I'll go get slimed right here. See, I got slimed. It kind of washes off. I think the goal is to pick up the crystals, but I'm not sure. Alright. Well, that was a review of the Atari LYNX. I hope you liked it. I hope you like my new camera setup. I will try to get a better like deal going on, because I know if you watch this video all the way through, thank you for putting up with me. But alright, this is Stick People and Puff. Rate, comment, subscribe. Out.